writers. I'm one of the producers. I want to tell you about that day to give you an idea of what shooting the show is like. We shot that sequence. We had, in one day, we had 50 actors on stage. We had 800 background, and we did 100 different shots on that particular day. So there was certainly never any intention to exclude anybody. We were trying to shoot absolutely everything we could. It's just, we have to kind of remind ourselves that it's a television show. We got to make this thing in 8 days, and you've got so many fantastic roles that you people have all connected with so many of them. It becomes almost an impossible task to really service them all and make you guys happy. And every single one of those beats, it's never an exclusionary moment. It's really just running out of airtime. You have 42 minutes to tell a story, and sometimes it's tough.
And a ton of regular characters. We're caught every episode to disappoint somebody. It's like, where's so and so? And you're like, they're coming next week. But we're always really cognizant of sort of equal opportunity, everything on the show, equal opportunity, offending and representing. And we're always trying to do that. And sometimes we do it better than others, sometimes we miss other moments. But like, I think overall, as an aggregate, I think we should give ourselves some credit for being a pretty diverse show.
And the other thing is, I hope you all realize how interactive television is. I don't know if you recognize this, but you're producing a certain amount of shows in a vacuum, but pretty soon you guys are seeing them and catching up, and the writers are hearing your voices and seeing what you're responding to, and also what the characters are doing, how the characters are responding. So it's a very living organism that you're absolutely a part of, and we're really incredibly grateful for that.
And the underlying question, there's no conspiracy going on. Kurt and Blaine for kissing them, or it just sort of, there's no conversations that go on to say they should kiss more, they should kiss less. It's just sort of how those stories play out and what the directors choose to do in those moments. And so there's no, we never talk about, well, make sure we don't show Blaine, or the network's not calling us saying, you better not have a gay kiss there at the end of that episode. It doesn't happen with us at all, ever.
They made out more than I did in high school.
From the actor side, it's like every time you're thinking that, Criss and I have talked about it in the scene. Like, would it be appropriate to kiss here? And most of the time, we're like, there's a scene going on, there's a story moving here. Like we only bring it up to the director that we think would be more real per se. We just don't want to detract the attention from the story. And we're kind of cautious aside. Like, we'd rather just
I think Kurt hates PDA too. I don't think Kurt's into that. I think it freaks him out a little bit. That's sort of Ryan always jokes that Kurt is very much his persona, and it's like, go give Ryan a hug and he will freak out. He doesn't like it. It's really kind of funny. So I think it's like that.
Yeah, it's tough for them, but it's cool that people are watching. It's like, anyway, there you go. We think about it.